Hi, it's Joshua Case, and welcome to Video Blog Wednesdays. Today I want to talk a little bit about theologians in the world today and what I think is something of a collision course that the world of theology is on. For years, the place of theologians in a society was very elevated, particularly as you looked and have for years and years at the place of scholastic theologians, or those who were learned and studied and had access to materials that the everyday person didn't have. Today, I think we find an increased proportion of what I would consider to be the everyday theologian, people like you and me who have access to the same materials that many theologians have had for years, access to some of the same questions and some of the same processings. And my question, I guess, for us to be today is what is the danger of this collision course between the scholastic theologian and the everyday theologian? What is the danger of recognizing or continuing to empower the everyday theologian in the practice of mission locally? And maybe even more importantly, where will the power rest in days and years to come? From my perspective, I guess I wonder whether or not in 10, 15, 20 years from now there will even be the need for theologians in the world, particularly as we look at the everyday theologian growing in their power, growing in their influence, growing in their passion to work out what it means to follow God in a particular context during a particular time. I wonder where the contextual theological era of not thinking that Christianity has a theology will give way to the multiple theologies that exist all over the world, the multiple understandings of God in every context and every age. What do you think? Do you think we're on a collision course? Where will the burden of power lie? Will the everyday theologian, the person that has the capacity to study and to read and to apply theology in their context, will the power lay with them? Or will the institutional power of the scholastic theologian continue to, in many ways, reign supreme as Christians seek to understand what it means to follow in the way of Jesus? I don't know. I look forward to hearing from those of you that are studied scholastic theologians, and I look forward to hearing more from those of you who are practical theologians. Thanks for tuning in to Video Blog Wednesdays, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.